Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. I'm back again. Again. The only place you're gonna get it, only place in the world gonna get it, only place in the world gonna get it, only place in the world gonna get it. It's right back in the basic. Chunk of the deuce is how we do it, Texas, baby. Man out of Dallas, back. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know. Fellas, get your grind up, get your paper up, do what you do, own your own business, take care of your kids, take care of your woman, because a real woman don't take care of her business. She ain't no real woman. All right, ladies, get at me. I get at y'all. You know what it is. I'm looking for that special woman in my life, man. If you're single, I'm single. We can hook up, make it out. You know what it is, ladies. All right. Look good, dress nice. All you gotta do is just take care of your kids and your man and do what you gotta do. All right. Because a real man don't take care of his business, he ain't a real one. All right. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. All right, and that's how we do back to the basics. And it's your host Domination, man out of Dallas back. And I want to talk about some things that it's called High School Musical, and I ain't talking about the movie. I'm talking about, do everybody have their best years in high school? You know, I know everybody had their best years. Probably to being, run a track, being being a jock in the football team, basketball team, cheerleader, the whole nine, and stuff like that. But goes for the folks that don't have the best years in high school. To me, man, I went from school from Lake Highlands High School, man. I don't have the best years over there. I did not have the best years because I always end up by myself. I don't trust a lot of folks because I keep my surrounding in circle. You know what I mean? I don't trust too many people because people gotta really get to know me before I get to know them. Because they gotta earn my trust, what I really know them. Because I hate to be taken advantage of, being used, and being lied to. I mean, I feel like just be honest with me and just tell me the truth. That's how I feel. And when it comes to friends and families, then also loved ones. And the reason why I'm saying to this, man, because a lot of times, man, I don't have the best years in high school over there. I hate it over there. I went from Lake Collins High School, man. It wasn't the best years. I didn't even go to my first prom, for Christ's sakes. I was trying to fit it. I was the loner kids. There's a lot of loner kids always end up by themselves, not 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 conversation with a couple of people. People always try to talk to me more than I try to talk to them. I always end up by myself. It's like it was hard, man. It was hard because it wasn't the best years in high school. I wasn't the most popular kid. Now, damn show wasn't everybody being known or recognized or whatever. And there was there was some stuck up bitches up there. When it comes to females. I mean, there's some also good females up there, and there's some bad females up there. But nobody wasn't there for me when I was down, when I was always down and alone. To me, man, it was just the worst, man. It's like people, always talk about they had the best years in high school, what they did with the jock and the football team, to be the president of college at school, being the president on the school campus, and chili and the whole nine. Do a lot of activity stuff. I didn't do a lot of school activity. I didn't do all that stuff because the only thing I did activity is probably in elementary or junior high school, but in ninth grade same. But Lake Highlands High School, no, man. I mean, I can't even get the girls, for Christ's sakes, because I don't fit the certain way what they see me as a man, because I don't identify myself what they see. Because to me personally, man, I already know what these chicks gonna after of. They're gonna after the dudes that's gonna break their heart and all this other stuff. Now there was some couple girls talking to me because they didn't think the only reason why they talking to me, man, because I don't got no girlfriend or nothing like that. I just don't have time for it because I was looking for a woman, but I went from bad experience behind women, man. It's like, it's kind of crazy. It's like, It's not easy, and I always try to fit in. I always trying to fit in. Y'all feel the way I do, how I was trying to fit in. Because if a lot of y'all out there feel try to fit in, and y'all know what it's like feeling that being the loner in the school, man. I felt y'all people because I was the same here. Me and my brother was the loner. He had a couple of friends more than me, but he was a loner, not in a way. But he always had a company that people he talked to. I was talking to one and two, three people. That's it. I don't talk to many folks, man. And that was this one typical girl I liked, but it was like years ago. And I found out it was a play a high school joke later. They should have told me that a couple years ago, which that's kind of messed up. I even went to my own prom because I didn't want to go by myself because I always want to go somebody that I want to go with. But it's like high school just really the worst, man. It's not the best. It's not the best years for me, but it's not the best year for everybody, especially the loner kids, because you would think that the way it is, man, they have to fit this certain group of people that you gotta, the clique, the clique group. You gotta be in the clique group, and you win. I was one of the loner kids, and you recognize the loner. You got the jocks, you got the cheerleaders, you got the nerds, you got bullies, you got all this other stuff, the smart kids, the dumb kids, the whole nine. It's like high school wasn't the best place for me. If people ask me would I go to my high school reunion, no, I would not go to high school reunion because I don't want to think about all the things that everything I went through from nothing. I would not go to high school reunion. I would not go there. I don't want to see them same ass folks, man, that everybody called me Bobo, which I hated that damn name. I don't mind as a special person in my life. That's fine. But at the same time, it's not easy. I used to hate it up there. And these people, they can be some fucked up folks out there, especially when it comes to dudes trying to square you up. Trying to see if you tough. Trying to see how bad you might really be. But but me, I don't back down for nobody. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing a draw blood. It ain't gonna be my blood in their hands. It's gonna be their blood in my hands. I don't tolerate for nobody because like I said, it wasn't the best years, man. It wasn't, man. It wasn't. I always thought I would transfer and go to another school, it may be better, but it wasn't work out. It was still the same old, uh, 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 same amount of effect bullshit that every high school that you will go. High school is one of the worst. When you trying to be thinking you smarter than the other kids, but there's gonna be other kids more smarter than you. You know, people always trying to think they messing with you, saying you a loser, you're nobody, and that's what it was. But people don't love you when you're a nobody, but when you're somebody, you're somebody. But but senior year was the best years to me because I can't wait till I got out of high school, and I just did. I'm glad I got out of high school because I didn't want to plan to meet these same folks, man. It's like I just want to get away from high school because that just to me that's one of the worst things that I had to face, man. So fuck high school. High school just wasn't the worst for me, man. I mean, I wish I could have went to my first prom, but I did not go because I didn't want to go by myself. Because it was this girl I wanted to go with, and I wanted to ask, but that was in senior ditch day. But it didn't happen, And then it comes, come to find out, man, the person just transferred and stuff like that. But after I got out of high school, man, I talked to some folks. I ain't see those folks again. I see few people I know from high school. Some of them cool, some of them all right. Some of them can be really stuck on that bullshit like they always did in high school. And then when you met these same people have the best year in high school, they don't have the best years at all. They always talk about the days how they had the best. Yeah, sure, you won't have the best years in high school because you do school activities, high school activities. I didn't. Only thing I was good at was rapping and just writing all the time. Always by myself. I wasn't taught too many people. But what pisses me off, people try to test me out to see if I was bad or not. Because I don't go around selling drugs, pansacking on my ass like somebody stick a booty hole in my ass. I don't get down like that. I don't play like that. Because, I'm a straight scare on somebody. I don't give a damn. And it's not easy, man. When people expect when you trying to be nice, ain't nothing wrong being nice, but don't be too nice. People take advantage of that. They really do. They take an advantage of it. And these same women I know from high school, they not look good. They still do, but they just knocked up. Every last one of them. And I bet you 9 or 10 is a bad boy or asshole somewhere. Now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, now they want a good man. Uh-uh. Because I look at it like this: if they did not want you then, they damn sure don't want you now. They only want you because they ain't got nothing else they can go to their rescue. I'm just not gonna do it because I'm not gonna play that nice guy anymore. Because people take advantage of that, and then I had to be ignorant or rude or being nonsense to anyone. And especially, I would try to whoop this dude's ass, man. I don't know what this dude's name, but he was like 10th grade or 11th grade. He was getting on my damn nerves, man. He talking all that stuff, think he got fake ass blood or whatever. I want to whoop his ass. And but some friend I know stopped me, but they want to give me trouble to spend. I don't care. I want to whoop that dude's ass. And then this other dude, I don't know what his name was. I had some couple problems at school, man, and a couple years ago. He was trying to be a fake blue. I mean, not fake blue, but he was like a blood thinking. When I'm wearing blue, it's like I'm trying to be a crip. I ain't down with no blood and crip. I'm not down with that shit. Fight over gangs. That's dumb motherfuckers. I don't do it like that. I don't get down like that. That's just how I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be who I am. And some of these motherfuckers, they trying to make fun of you. They trying to be saying something to you, man, and you try to ignore it because you didn't try to want to get in trouble, but you just don't know. I want to shake these motherfuckers down. You just don't know. But I'm glad I got out of high school, and I'm gonna have the best years without high school. I'm gonna have the best years after school because in high school I didn't have the best years. But when I get out of school, I'm gonna have a better years to come in high school. And I damn sure don't want to see the same people, man, that's doing me wrong and they're taking advantage of me and stuff like that. And the ones that stay cool, I stay cool right with y'all. But everybody else, man, hell no. I mean, it's a shame. I mean, give me your response. Give me your video response. Give me your comments and rate this video. Do you have the best years in high school? Do you have the worst years in high school? Because the reason why I'm saying I was one of the loner kids, like everyone else. I was a loner. I didn't have nobody to, who keep me company. That people. And I always tried my best to fit in my culture and all this other stuff. Especially you multiracial kid. I mean, it's not tough, especially if you black. It's hard to fit in with your people. It's not easy, you know. And that same person I used to know, those two familiar faces. When I saw them on score, they were two females. They're trying to avoid me all of a sudden, and I wanted to say something, but I cussed them out on Facebook because I don't have a time for it. Now all of a sudden they get knocked up like they some blow air out of balloons and they not looking good no more. They used to think they fancy looking, but now they dusting looking. I really don't want them now because guess what? Until they apologize to me and say they were wrong, because just like I want to apologize for them, and then I express my feelings on that person, whoever that person is. I'm not even going to say her name because now she's trying to say I deal with that for years and say I'm a high school stalker. Okay, that's fine, but I got her back though. I'm not even worried about it. So as long as at least, because one thing I got to pack my bag, pack my shit, and just move on. Because that's what you got to do. Because I'm going to have the best years of anywhere else, because there's a whole nother world waiting out for me, and there's a whole nother world waiting out to you, and you just believe that. All right. And that's the topic I'm going to bring today, man. Don't let high school get to you. You're going to have the best years after high school. All right. And it's your boy Domination. Chuck with the Deuce is how we do it, Texas, baby. Till next time. All right. Peace.